we're going to see right here. Ridley taking on Snake. Obviously, we all know that Snake is a mainstay in the meta, no doubt about that. Multiple examples, but Ridley, man, few and far between do we see Ridley pull up. But I will say this. Whenever I do see a Ridley on screen, it's usually for a really good reason, Vicky. Like, they usually know exactly what they're doing, and they pilot their character exceptionally well.
It could also be the opposite, right? Though sometimes it could be a very scary situation for Ridley, acting like combo food, but I really like the way that Lucy has been opening things up patiently, not trying to overcommit here too, and it's respecting the nade, right? Because you know that that nade could act as the insurance policy that you need if you try to do a move on shield.
Every single time, and I think insurance policy is the best way to describe that. Snake, seldomly do you see him without a grenade available, and that's what makes some of the tougher Snakes so difficult to break through those defenses as well, man. But right now, Lucy definitely having no trouble getting their way with this Snake, starting things off the right way. A huge lead to open up this game number one.
What I really like was the little head nod too from Lucy. You know, acknowledging she got that up smash out of shield. Nice punish out here too against BigFish, who also is just trying to keep up the pressure. But Lucy has just been able to really take advantage of whether to be defensive or when to back away.
Yeah, I think it's BigFish in a bigger pond right now, because let me tell you something right now. It is all about Ridley running things. Zero regard for any of this artillery. Got to pay a little bit of attention to it, though, because things like that can absolutely happen, losing that first stock, but still with a respectable lead.
Especially when you have to worry about that C4 on the platform, like that, jumping right into it. But with Ridley's hurt box, you also get scooped up underneath the platform for that.
Very, very true. All right, starting to chip back into this game. BigFish, I see you. Got Ridley at 70. Let's see what we can do with this. Those nades starting to have more of an impact than that up tilt. Finding its mark. Let's go.
Stanky leg coming in.
Sometimes it just takes a minute to just kind of settle in. Maybe it gets a little bit more of a foreign matchup, and it seems like BigFish has found his footing. Oh, that should have been a KO, but kind of let the trigger go a little bit too soon on the up tilt. It's all good. Still in a great position right now.
Oh,
you didn't see that? Come on, but you didn't see. That's Ridley 101. You don't threaten Ridley on the ledge like that. He's the real threat.
I put some respect out here, but with 145, very doable compared to the lead that Lucy had originally had before. Gets caught by that nade. Everybody's waking up. You could tell catches her in the air before she tries to land.
Yeah, this is a lot more even than it looked like it was going to start at the beginning of this set for sure. Really see BigFish picking it up major. Oh, dash tag. Okay, a little too obvious on that attempt, my man. Slow it down, Lucy trying to keep this lead, but it has definitely gotten out of her hands.
All right, still a little early here. You don't want to be juggling in a circus out here.
Not
Nice little footstool, but still struggling to find her footing back onto the stage. Playing very defensively around these nades, whereas she had no issue really jumping around it if she had to before.
Yep.
Almost got the follow-up with the upper after that nade hit.
Oh, I like it. I like the mix-ups here from BigFish. Keeping us all guessing, and just like that, kind of fakes the approach with the empty hop just to detonate that C4 and gets himself the W. Nice little comeback from BigFish, despite a very strong start from Lucy.
Also wanted to pinpoint that he covered so many different options off of the grab. She rolled in, there was a C4 right there, there was a nade on the other side, and she just decided to stay on the ground. Then even went forward with an up air if she wanted to jump at a disadvantage. Took a little bit, you know, in that last stock, but still was able to maintain that aggression here as we go into game number 2.
Game number 2, indeed. A little bit of a palette swap there for Ridley. I like people who swap up. You know what I like about swapping up the palettes, Vicky? It makes me think, okay, we're switching into a different mindset. It's like having split personalities, you know? That might not be good for, you know, life in general, but in video gaming, oh yeah. You don't know who's showing up.
It's got to have that split, you know? If you watch that movie, you got to go in with the aggro. Sometimes you got to play a nice little old lady in the back of the stage here if you want to play much more defensive. All but jumped right into that lingering up air again, struggling to land. They're really special in cases like this when you have to play here.
Yeah, really good start. My BigFish complete 180 from what we saw in game number 1. And look at that. The trapping ability continues to be his best friend. C4, nobody even saw it coming.
Just a small battlefield too. Like, you see the C4 right there, gonna scoop you up from underneath the platform like we've seen already so many times. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of damage. The follow-up, the weight, but didn't commit in that moment. Still keeps BigFish off stage.
Yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing a lot from BigFish, Vicky.
And out.
Can we make it back, though? Oh, no. I mean, that grenade was just kind of there, bro. That wasn't even a threat. Let's see. Keeps tossing them up there. The just in cases. C4 every time.
Every time.
I think that C4 is just getting him all the mileage in the world, so it's just like, why would I not spam this at any given opportunity?
You have to respect it,
I understand.
Too. Yeah, but it's all, I think he actually stuck her right there. I saw the C4 kind of stick in that moment. Maybe he was able to get off as well. Stuck by the ledge, regrabs the nade here. The patience though, but Lucy's stuck in shield. Very careful here at 136.
Yeah, credits to Lucy. I mean, that shield was hanging on for all it's worth because it was definitely looking disastrous for Ridley a moment ago. Mortar not going to connect, but that up tilt again does. One of Snake's elite go-to killing options continues to prevail. And this set looking like it could very well be one stock from being finished if BigFish can keep up this pressure.
You see that she's trying to jump around and try to reposition herself, but BigFish has just had so much stage control. The stanky leg, this time it isn't that up tilt, it's sending her to the Shadow Realm for our first game. Still, that first game, though, was very close. That second game, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good effort for sure. I mean, especially from, again, being able to see somebody use a character like Ridley.
Right.
We love foreign characters and characters you don't see